Welcome to this video. We're going to give you some advice on how to get to grips with an A-level essay. We are
Mrs. Ramsden,
Miss Hughes
and Miss Richardson. And some of the key points we're going to cover in this video are: number one, how to plan your essay; number two, how to get that really good structure down; and number three, how to get those higher marks and ultimately an essay you can be really proud of. First up is Miss Ramsden talking about planning.
So getting the plan right is key to writing a good essay. If your plan is right, then the actual essay writing should be fairly straightforward, as you just have to coherently link your points on the paper. Your plan will help you to order your thoughts. Spewing out everything you know about a topic onto the page does not make for a good essay. Instead, we recommend that you use a mind mapping technique to help you gather your thoughts, ready for structuring your argument. Putting all of your thoughts down on paper will help you assess which ideas are really relevant to answering the question. And at this stage, you can eliminate any points that don't help you with that. Then select the really key points that will help you structure your argument. Your mind map will also help you to link your ideas thematically rather than just chronologically. This will help you make connections between ideas and write strong arguments. Once you have got your mind map, make a note of what point you're going to make in your first paragraph, second paragraph, and so on. Make sure you've made a note of which evidence and information you're going to use to support each point in your argument. Then think carefully about your overall judgment and whether the points you're planning to make support the judgment. Remember that everything you write should be helping you to answer the question. If you get a detailed, well thought through plan with all of your ideas and evidence, you will have a really good solid base from which to write your essay. So Miss Hughes will now talk you through structuring your essay.
Okay, so there are 3 parts to structuring your essay. You need to have an introduction, a main body, and a conclusion. Now your introduction needs to really just include your judgment. Answer the question. By answering the question, you're setting your essay to be at a higher level, as well as making it clear to the reader what your argument is going to be. Remember though, keep clear of the pitfall of including contextual or narrative information in your introduction. The examiners already know the context, usually from the question, so you don't need to massively include dates or where the history is actually being set. Put down all of this information from your plan and really make sure that the point that you want to make is going in that first paragraph. Now the body of your essay is where you're going to unpack your argument using clear evidence and showing off your carefully selected contextual knowledge. This is where you will also need to use your plan to work through your paragraphs. Don't write chronologically though. You should be writing thematically and should write each of your points in order of priority and link back to the question at the end of each paragraph in order to access those higher marks. Finally, your conclusion. This is where you're going to pull everything together succinctly and link it back to your introduction, which also means that you're linking back to the initial question. So back to Miss Richardson now for a final few words.
Fabulous. Righto, last but not least, how to get those higher marks and ultimately the essay that you can be proud of. So we had a look at what examiners said about last year's A-level. Their conclusions were, literally, come to a conclusion, even if you're running out of time, and that means missing out a little bit of the main body of your text. It means that you have a clear judgment both at the beginning, because you've just written your brilliant introduction as outlined by Miss Hughes, and then you've got that linking back to the question right at the very end. This means that you're not going to be locked out of those crucial higher marks and ultimately sets you up for those nice high levels. Lastly, remember to proofread. If you're one of those lucky people who's timed your time out beautifully in an exam or coursework situation, don't miss out easy marks for illegible handwriting or spelling and punctuation mistakes. Make sure your argument is clear throughout. Examiners and readers shouldn't be digging through your essay trying to figure out what your thoughts are. They should be signposted and really nice to find. So, if you only take 3 things from this video, make sure you, number 1, plan your essay and stick to your plan. Don't be changing your argument halfway through. Number 2, answer the question. If you don't answer the question, you haven't really got an essay. And number 3, keep linking back to that question. You have been watching
Miss Hughes.
Mrs. Ramsden.
And Miss Richardson, talking about essays as part of the University of York's teacher training. Make sure to check out other videos from our colleagues on this channel and subscribe for more fantastic educational videos.